Testing. I love that.
All right, we've got like 15 people online right now, which is amazing. So we are going to kind of scoot in, especially you 5 terrific basses over here. Kevin always asks me if I want him to sing tenor or bass, and Kevin, the answer is tenor. No, you'll be fine. We got tenors online. If sopranos and altos want to kind of scoot in too, I don't think we'll need anybody on that. Welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Katie Persaki. I know lots of you. And then we have our artistic director, Matthew Moquin Lee, who is back here. And then our wonderful pianist, Sarah Toby Cahill. You like both names, right? This is Sarah whatever. Sarah Toby Cahill. Okay, Hall? Boy, I don't know why they put me in charge of anything. We're going to do a little bit of warm-ups, then we'll talk some, and then we'll get started. So everybody stand up, kind of shake out those shoulders, put your music down for a second. If you just woke up, wake up your body. If you've been up since 5 with a toddler, wake up your body. Let's do some, can you get me F major, please? Ooh. We'll go down. And down. Ooh. Kind of move your jaw around. Ooh. Switch to ah. To E. E. Think about space in the back of your mouth. E. Now O. 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 One more. Good. Do a ba 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 and feel your abs move. Ready and ba 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 pa pop your lips pa 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 po 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 ho 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 2 line up your T's 2 ta 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 good pew 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 so like you are throwing darts at my head at the No Theater at something behind me, not me, but precise darts, not pew 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 and pew 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 darts. Faster. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew. Last one. Good. Can I have A major, please? Sing-y, sing-a, sing-aw. On each of your vowels, think about the space in the back. All right, so your tongue and your lips and your teeth are changing the vowel, but the back of your mouth needs to be that tall space. As Kellyanne would always say, put a Jolly Rancher up so you have that much space between your molars. All right, what exercise did I say? Okay, sing-y, sing-a, sing-aw versus sing-y, sing-a, sing-aw, e-e-aw. Boy, I picked a random key, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Sing-y, sing-y, don't feel free to move your body. Sing-y, sing-a, sing-aw. Sing-y, sing-a, sing-aw. Check your space. Now this time hold the top note. Sing-y, sing-a, sing-aw. Ready? Sing-y, sing-a, sing-aw. Boom. Again, singers. Singers, singers. Check your space. Singers, singers, singers. Singers, singers. One more. Singers, singers, singers. All right, can I have D major? And let's sing, now if you know solfege, we're just gonna go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If you don't know solfege, sing it on do, 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 do. Either way, think about your vowel shape in the back of your mouth. Do, 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 re, mi, fa, sol, do. All right, ready, slow, do, re. Good. This time, do it like you are pulling it out from your core. So that energy. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Versus do, re, mi, fa. Connect to each one. And if you need to pull. I teach elementary school. Use your body. Help yourself feel those different things. Ready. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Don't stop. Did you hear the spots where we stopped pulling and the energy fell? Try to keep it the whole time. This time, sopranos, raise your hand, sopranos. Let me find you. Great. So sopranos, you'll stay on do at the top. If you sing Gala cycle, it's our same thing we've been doing. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And you let the peasants do their thing while you shine on top like the stars you are. Tenors. Matt Hurt, sing loud, really loud. Great, good volunteering. Altos go to fa. If I've got some altos who want to take it down an octave just for right now, you're doing amazing back there. On fa, you'll hold fa, and then basses will hold re, and then we'll all move and resolve together. Don't worry about the T stuff, just stay on your things. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Gala cycle, just up and down, all right? Ready, do, re. And you'll go down your note. So fa, mi. So we're holding this tension, and I want to hear that pull, and then we resolve. Once more. Ready. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, Let's sing together. Have a seat. So, welcome to Reunion Choir. We're trying something new this year. I had a dream that all the people that I've been singing with came back and sang with me. And so we made it happen. Kellyanne we were gonna have her Zoom in, and then we thought about the actual nightmare logistics of having a Zoom with all these people and one screen and a streaming cycle. And we were like, no, let's not. So she will be at the next rehearsal. So real quick, I want to kind of go to your reunion cover page that I'm going to steal from Matt for demonstration. I also emailed this to you. On the back, actually on the front first, some helpful names, email addresses. I'm the one who's been sending you emails. You can always email me back, personaki@ypcc.sing. Olivia is our course and production manager. So she takes care of a lot of the day-to-day rehearsal things. She just started a few weeks ago. She's really awesome. She used to be a middle school teacher, I think. Yeah, in White Oak. She's fantastic. So that's her email there. Matt is on there. Sarah, if you needed to send Sarah an email, I don't know why you do, but there's her email address. I noticed you played one note wrong, and I'm emailing you. Then on the bottom, we have our page numbers. Notice there is a 50-page gap between the second song and the third song. That's the ones that the full Gala cycle is singing, so don't worry about. It goes from the end of page 6 to page 57, so you're not missing 50 pages or anything. you don't sing those songs. On the back is our rehearsal schedule. We are today after rehearsal, we are actually going to Queen City Radio down the street for food and drinks. If you'd like to join us, I can't wait to there's a food truck there. Dave Brott, who is not here, but he confirmed there's a food truck there. So if there's not, it's Dave Brott's fault, and you can write home without that. Then we have our next rehearsal in 2 weeks, the night before the gala, and I'm very excited about that. That will be in Northside at Hoffner Lodge, where we used to rehearse a lot. That has kind of been revitalized and reopened since we were there last. They now own a bar in the downstairs space called the Hoffner Pub, and are going to provide us with carry-out drinks. So we're meeting for happy hour beforehand and then ordering carry-out drinks to take upstairs for rehearsal, and there will be an intermission to go back downstairs and grab another carry-out drink if you're interested, and they can also be non-alcoholic, but we're trying to say thank you for letting us have your space. And then afterwards, there will be karaoke at Tilly's, which is used to be owned by Nigel, who owned Below Zero, which was our first home bar as YPCC where we first started. So we're going back to, and Nigel, who is also coming back for the gala, will hopefully be there as well. And Kellyanne will show up at some point during that rehearsal after a commute from DC with 2 kids. So the time is unconfirmed because who knows how long that trip will take. But she's gonna show up at some point and be like, let's sing, and I can't wait. Also notice you should have picked up a Saturday schedule. It's a stapled piece of paper that looks like this. Can I borrow yours, Megan Shapiro? No one get married, I don't know your new names. Looks like this. We will email this out to you if you are not here today. This is the complete schedule for Saturday. Your call for reunion choir is at 1:30, and you will be done by 3:30. And then your call later that night is 7:30 unless you decide to upgrade to the cabaret tickets. So you'll have time in between to go and get ready, to go eat dinner, whatever you like. But that whole schedule you should have picked up today, and we'll send more of that out tonight. So, yes, Stephanie. Sure, I will do that later though, not right now. There are only 6 spots open, so. There is someone who is doing makeup for singers, that if those spots don't get filled by Gala Cycle singers, I will send that out. But there's only a few, so I'm not sure. So I will reach out to her. Any other questions about the schedule and everything? All right, please raise your hand if you have anything. We're gonna start at Will the Circle Be Unbroken, which is marked here. We are singing both these songs in the unofficial style of Kellyanne. These are 2 songs that if you are new to, if you are a newer singer of YPCC, these are 2 songs that were kind of old standards of our original artistic director. So in this room, how many people have sung Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Yeah, right, that's what I thought. And how many of you have sung The Road Home? Perfect, great, that's why you're all here. We are also singing 4 songs with the entire group. 2 kind of easier ones, 2 kind of harder ones. We're gonna talk through that all today. But Will the Circle and Road Home are gonna be just the reunion choir, which is, by the way, about 70 people. I'm very excited. We're joined by, I think, 15 to 20 online, which might be a record for us. But it will be most excellent. So let's start with Will the Circle. We're gonna do the first 8 measures here slow, like we used to, tenor bass. You are sharing that 3rd line down an octave, and then we kind of pick up at the bottom, measure 10, that more quick, I was singing. I do have a link to the one that inspired Kellyanne for her kind of arrangement of this that I will find and send out to you. I don't think she sent it to me yet. So let's try it. Let's read this through this slow part first. Do, do, do. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? Breath. There's a better home awaiting if we try, Lord, if we try. Yeah, let's pull that apart. Tenor basses first. My advice for all these little grace notes are to don't worry about them. And not to not sing them, but just kind of do what your voice tells you you should do on those. Those are not written in stone notes. They are ornamentations that are from this kind of original shape note style of singing. So this song is from shape note times, which is when music was written, and how to read the music was like the shape of the note. Another one we've done is that Alice Walker one we've done a million times. Boy, I've sung that. Hark, I hear the harp's eternal. I was like, I've sung it 4,000 times. That's another shape note tone. So like that kind of like heavy downbeat, that's like an Appalachian bluegrass kind of Americana style. So these notes that are written in are not like, really precise. They're that influence and like inflection on the beat. So if I'm singing alto, can I get a B real quick here? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. So I'm not going one E and a or anything. I'm just letting my voice kind of slide down to that note. So the big note is the important one, and and if there's something that sounds strange or not together, we'll fix that. But that's kind of the style of singing it is. So let me have just tenors and basses once. 1, 2. Will the yeah, 3. There's a better home awaiting if we try, Lord, if we try. Yeah, so the ones that are really important that together, the arranger has written in, like that measure 8 there. That is very specific where he wants those, versus the 8th notes, tiny versions where it's not as specific. All right, altos, let me hear you. Same thing from the beginning, 2, and will your melody. Breath. And then really hold that 3, 4, and then a little fermata. So notice everyone else is moving around you. You have to stay constant. I've missed singing with every single one of you altos. That was so lovely. All right, and also the sopranos and tenors and basses, but specifically, as always, my people. All right, sopranos once. You are not melody. I believe in you. 2, and go. Will the and breath. There's a better home awaiting if we cry, Lord, if we. 1, 2, 3. Good, so just watch that the X means a double F sharp. So it's really bluesy sounding. Will you play the try there, Sarah, please? 2, 3. Lean into that. It sounds special, that one note. All right, put them together. Build our chord, tenor basses first. Will. 1, 2, 3. Will the and breath. And that'll be 1, 2, 3. I was singing. will the circle. 1, 2, and breath. Good. All right, let's pull that apart. So altos, yes. Sing the melody, never learn the words, real OG style. All right, if you've already noticed, I've already messed up the words that are in front of me because I hate the words of the song. They all rhyme. It goes to try and cry sometimes. Who was at the CAC gig where I was trying to frantically memorize this beforehand and then didn't, and then Kellyanne looked at me like I was the worst person in the world when I very loudly sang the wrong words. Nothing has changed. All right, let me have no altos at measure 10, just the support parts here. Bass, let's do just bass tenor first. So this is very, you are like the background little band. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Wait. Wait, good, add soprano, same spot. Measure 10, add soprano. So these 3 parts. 1, 2, ready, I was sing. I was singing with my friends, and we all can sing together, 'cause the circle that keep going, circle being broken. 2 breath, there's a better home waiting. Good, let me have just the basses there at 18. Nice, I can like feel this song and the singing like coming back into your bodies. It's very fun. All right, let me have just the basses at this little scatty jazz line at 18. Circle 2, ready. Circle, be unbroken. Oh, and by Lord. 1, 2, breath. Now, if you don't have a low E, which, sorry, that was very nice. No notes, you all have a low E apparently. Hi, Greg Kohler, I've missed you too. This is the best day of my life. Hi, you people out there who I also miss. I don't know who you are, but I love you. I should never be videotaped. Who's calling me? Mount Healthy, I'm good. Great, that was lovely. Let's put it together with the alto starting at 10. So Kellyanne is conducting this one. So she, I think, will probably do, she's told me she wants to sing this kind of just like how we did. So she will count off after the slow measure 9. 1, 2, I was singing. So be ready for that. We'll start right on the altos. 1, 2, I was. Will the 1, 2, breath. Keep going. I was born down in the valley where the sun refused to shine. Let's go over the non-alto parts there. Guys, it's awesome. So pickups to 26, but Stephanie. Love it. Yeah, so it should be by, is this a B, Sarah? By and by, Lord, by and by. Sopranos, try it. By and by, Lord, by and by. One more time. By and by. So the by. The last by, the note that Stephanie's never sang right in her entire life, which I don't believe, but sure, is do. It's that home tone of the song. So it's the same as the basses are singing, all right? And the oh will the circle that the altos sing all the time. It's that note, that home tone. So that could kind of help you find it. If you've never sung it right, but you know it sounds right, you are probably singing a note in the chord, and that is, of course, unofficially fine, because I don't care what notes are on the page, as always, and we're all singing together, and I believe in you. Good question. Thank you, Steph. Let's do everybody but altos at 26. I was born down. Careful that rhythm. I was born down in the valley where the sun refused to shine. All right, let's sing it. 1, 2, I was born down in the valley when the sun refused to shine. But I'm climbing up to the highland, gonna make that mountain mine. Yeah, watch to the Highland Sopranos. Will you play measure 31, Sarah? I didn't sing that right. Sing that one soprano slowly and up to the highland. One more time. Up to the highland. Yeah, add the altos there at 25. And we're gonna keep going. So I was born, 1, 2, 3. I was born down. Circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Oh, wait, pause. So there at 41, we will go back, and this is the time that is going to depend on how inspired Kellyanne feels at the gala. And lots of you are cackling because you know that sometimes this part will be repeated 0 times. If you're not in tune is the answer for that one. And sometimes it will be like 3 or 4. So I did my best to kind of notate what that's going to be. So it's going to be this last chorus of Will the Circle Be Unbroken, ending at 41. So it'd be, if I'm an alto, sky, Lord, in the sky, oh, will the circle. If I'm a soprano, sky, Lord, in the sky, will the circle. So the altos really need to know that, and then everyone else comes back in on their, on measure 34 on the downbeat. Then, after she does it the amount of times that she feels is right, she will probably throw up this sign, which means this is the last time. And then we'll have a big slowdown in measure 41. Sky, Lord, in the sky, Lord, in that whole ending part. So let's just practice the repeating. How am I doing on time? Great. Actually, no, let's practice this ending part, and then we'll go back. So this is pickups to 42, the slow part. 1, 2, in. And then you go big. And the key for this part is watch Kellyanne's hands, and she will tell you. That's always the key to the end of every song, but she especially will conduct this, and it will be beautiful and great. So I wrote the counting in so that you know the big beats to look for, because I feel like that part we've definitely flubbed before. Notice basses, you don't breathe after measure 42, because you've got this, my Lord. Those aren't the notes, but you got it. Everyone else does breathe. If any alto twos want to sing the tenor one part instead, to kind of help with that tenor split, which is not as dramatic as it looks right now. I've got a lot of out-of-town tenors. Anthony Crawford, you there? Brandon Allen Gum, he's a bass, are you there? But I'm just gonna start shouting out people who are from afar. Emily Cadman, are you there? Having no info if they are. Lauren Sparks. Great. Let's just try it again. Pickups at 42. 2. In Yeah. Let's do the whole thing and have it fall apart and see what happens. We're gonna repeat it twice at the ending. Don't worry about claps. Don't worry about a cappella. See what happens if you stop playing at one point. All right, let's go back to the beginning. Stand up. Let's try the whole thing. Sing it. The Gala's right now. Sing it like you would if the Gala was right now. I want to hear your mistakes, but I want to hear energy. All right, you're back. You're singing. I'm thrilled. All right, so like just sing the fuck out of it. One more time, notes. 1, 2. Will Yeah, basses. Go back. Will the circles be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. There's a land away in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky. Yeah. So we will work on that end and kind of the shape of it next week, but great work. Have a seat. Matt is going to come up and do crowded table. If you haven't met, Matt is our new artistic director. He did Fall Cycle last year during our transition year. This is the wonderful Matthew Moquin-Lee.
Hi, everyone. I have to correct Katie. I'm the managing artistic director.
No one
Don't get it
corrects me.
twisted.
No,
Yes.
I'm the managing.
Yes, yes.
Just kidding.
Actually, that is true. Katie manages me, so that's the important thing. Hey, I'm glad that you're here, and it's going to be so excited. With all the energy and stuff that's built up around all of this, I feel like that this might not be the only year that this reunion choir occurs. I feel like that we should make it an annual thing, yeah? So it sounds like it could be a lot of fun. Let's go on to Crowded Table, please, and that is page number 59. And may I have a D? Let's just in our seats, we can sway. So let's go left, right, left, right. You can hold my hand when you need to let go. I can be a mountain when you're feeling valley low. I could be a street light showing you the way home. If you can hold my hand when you need to let go. Isn't that a beautiful message? Why build all these things when we can build a longer table, right? We want a crowded table. And that's what the reunion choir, that's what this whole gala, that's what this whole relationship is about. All of the eighth notes are sort of swung, okay? So it's never, I could be a sweet. Just have fun, relax. It's very sing-songy. When Andrea wrote this, arranged this, that's what she had in mind. So let's just give it a whirl. I know it starts with the tenors and basses, but let's all sing the melody together from the beginning all the way to measure 15, and then we'll go back to the beginning again, okay? So let's just all sing it together on text. You can hold, ready, 1 and 2 and go. You can hold my rest, go. And rest, off. 10, everyone singing. When you feeling that. Yeah, now you're getting the gist. Let's go back to now where we sing again, measure 8, starting with tenors and basses, yeah? You can hold my hand. Just very sing-songy speaking like you're singing. Ready and go. You can and sopranos, altos, and rest, and keep going, soprano, alto, and I could be a stream showing you the way home. And if you can hold my hand, rest, and let's keep going. Ready and now, and I want a house with a crowd and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and praise when the day is. All right, y'all, very nice job, good read. Let's start at measure 25, please. Let's just speak the text all on your own parts, yeah? So the altos and the soprano, altos and basses are the same, and then the sopranos and the tenors are speaking the same text together with the rhythm, all right? Speaking together, ready and go. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. Good, listen to me once. And bring us back together when the day is done. That little dotted line there, just remember that's a big, in my brain, when I always taught what the dotted carryover line was, it meant crescendo. Yeah, or get louder to carry it over. Good, let's just speak that. And bring us back to, ready and go. And bring us back together when the day is done. Great. Let's go back to bottom of page 61, measure 25, speaking the text again. Ready, go. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. Great. Awesome. Now, let's sing it nice and slowly, please. Measure 25. I want that, about that fast. 1, 2, and here you go. House with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. Great. Can I have the altos and the basses, please, at measure 25? Now, notice you're in unison except for just a couple of places. So make sure that your ears are only being carried together at certain parts, but then know and mark when you're like, okay, I can't listen to them. Yeah. Cool. Same again. Measure 25, basses and altos. 1, 2, and here you go. House, crowded table, and a place by the fire for everyone. Off and 2, and let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. Hey, nice job, good. So basses, just make sure you watch. And a place by the fire, and a place by the fire. The B there on the measure 29 into 30, that's really important that we get the B natural there. Cool, great. Let's have the altos, whoever, the other people, the soprano and the tenors, yes. You know I love you. Ready, and go, and I wanna a table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. Yes, it's a little bit tricky in there, tenors. You got to watch this little descending interval. Same again, please. Yeah, we're cooking. 1, 2, again, and go. Okay, all parts together, please, at 25, then we'll go back and do the beginning, yeah? I want a house, ready, 1, and go. And a place by the fire. Let us take on the world while we're young. And bring us back together when the day is done. All right, good. Let's go back from the very beginning, please. Page 59 from the top. Let's start. Yes, okay. Yeah, so I want a house with a crowded table, where it's written there. There are two, I'm so happy you brought that up again. Was it you that brought it up last week too? So there's some sort of discrepancies about what our ear wants to tell us versus what's written on the music, yeah? So we want to make sure that we're doing exactly what's written on the music. So I want a house with a crowded table. We're wanting to sing with a crowded table, the crowded table. Yeah, cool. The openness of O and crowd is the more important part, yeah. Yep, that's exactly why we're hearing it. Yes, yes. Yeah, now like zooming out a little bit, looking at the whole picture, you're exactly right. Yeah. Cool. Any other questions before we go back? You like this song so far? It's really cool. I love it. And we're going to get a fiddle player to play on it. It's be
And
fun.
Kellyanne will be conducting this one too.
Yes, and
yes.
Kellyanne will be conducting this one too. We have the way just the way it's set up, and you all have been, this has been communicated to you very, very clearly, is we have a couple of pieces that the reunion choir, you all, will be doing by yourselves, and that's Will the Circle and The Road Home. And then we have what we call a couple of bridge pieces where we're doing it all together with you all and the reunion, cycle choir, the Gala cycle choir, and those are All of Us, Born This Way, Love is Love is Love, and then Crowded Table. Yeah. So we want to get the experience of you all, of everyone being able to experience Kellyanne's conducting and Katie's conducting, and then vice versa, my being able to conduct in front of you, etc. Yes. So one of the lovely things about our partnership with SCPA is they have agreed to let us borrow all 14 sets of their choral risers. So now, trying to fit 14 sets in that space, we'll try. But that being said, the reunion choir will have a certain VIP seated area, reserved seating. And when that time comes and there will be a little bit of talking and transition, you'll move into place on the risers. You'll kind of do a little switcheroo. It'll be so coordinated, it'll be beautiful. It'll look like we're show.
So the transition piece is Love is Love is Love, which is a canon we're going to work out later. And so we're going to kind of come in singing it and not come, like, we're not going to walk and sing. We're not good at that. But we're going to sing it like in the round and use it as part of our transition. So that's, you guys will enter. So you'll watch the whole first act from your seats. We'll sing Seasons of Love, and then Saphir will sing 2 songs. That's our drag queen superstar coming. And then we'll do Love is Love is Love and as a transition piece, and that's when the other choir will either go away, we're gonna work this all out, and reunion choir will sing their 2 songs, just them, and then we'll final with the last 3.
Yeah. It'll be controlled chaos.
That's why we got rehearsal Saturday.
Hey, yes. Excellent. All right, let's sing some Crowded Table from the beginning, please. Only double us if we need help, but otherwise have fun on the part. Ready? Inviting. Beautiful. Ready? I could be a street line showing you the way. If you can hold my rest. Go, rest and go. you'll notice that the music continues on, just different texts. Then there's a little bridge part in there that we'll learn next time, but that's essentially the whole piece. So good work on that, everyone. Let's go on to All of Us, please. This is the booger, but that's okay. All of Us, that is page 73. How many of you are familiar with the story of Matthew Shepard? Great, so a large majority. For those of you who don't know who Matthew Shepard was, Matthew Shepard was in the late 90s. He lived in rural Wyoming, and he was progressive in that area of where he lived, and he was out, openly gay young man, and he went to a gay bar, and he was sort of enticed by these three guys that were there, and they said, let's get together and let's have some fun or whatever, and they go and they take him, and they end up beating him and sodomizing him and tying him to a fence post for death. And I think I'm really okay. To a fence post and left him there for death, and he ended up dying there. And so his story has lived on and has continued to live on. And Craig Hella Johnson, who is a former conductor of vocal arts ensemble here and still conducting Conspirare in Texas, he wrote a large work called Considering Matthew Shepard. And if you haven't listened to it, you should. Just make sure you have tissues too, because it's a beautiful story, and how it uses his story to show us and encourage us how we need to be loving and open to all people. And so the very last piece in that work is All of Us. And it's kind of sing-songy, and it's a lot of fun, and it looks much more difficult than it actually is on the page. So there are some things where you need to rely on the music, but then there are things where you need to rely on your ears and your gut in terms of what the rhythms are, what to do, and how to do it. Cool? So let's all start actually at page 75. So we all have different terminology. Trebles, we have either the A, B, C's, if you know, are you sing the first, middle, and low, or 1, 2s, and 3s, or high, middle, low? So if you are a high voice in treble, and you know you sing the top part, would you please raise your hand? It goes up to a high B natural. Okay, so maybe a middle, right? So, okay, so if you're all singing a 1, or the A part, would you please raise your hands really high? Great. I would like to try to keep us all together for now. So, Haley, would you mind coming down to the front row here? If you sing the middle part, and you're like, I'm a tried and true middle, great, good. And so that's generally in this similar area. And if you sing the low part of the trebles, wunderbar, great. I know that you're over here by yourself a little bit, just kind of on the back row. If you're welcome to stay there if you're comfortable, or you're welcome to come up to the chair up here. Cool? All right. Tenors and basses, you're going to have to sing all the parts at the same time, which is cool, right? So if you sing the high part, raise your hand. Wunderbar, great. If you sing the middle part, raise your hand. Excellent. If you sing the low part, that's us. Okay, great. That's us. Okay, so what'll happen is that, generally speaking, if you're the middle part and you're the treble voice, you'll be singing really the soprano 2 line, okay? And if you're the middle part and tenor bass voice, you'll generally be singing the baritone line. There's like one place where it switches. We'll address that in a moment, all right? Overall, you have very similar parts. All the high parts are usually singing together, all the middle parts are usually singing together, and all the low parts. Okay, clear as mud so far? Great, good. Let's just give it a whirl. What could be a song where begin I... Oh, sorry, no swinging notes. Note to self, never do crowded table before All of Us. Yeah. What could be the song where begin again? Who could meet us there? Where might we begin? Let's sing it nice and slow, please. Lows, middles, highs, ready? 1A and a 2E and a go. And what could be the song? Where begin again? Who could meet us there? Where might we begin? From the shadows climb. Where could be the joy? Rest, go. Never our despair, never turn away, never hide your face, ordinary boy, only all of us. Fear, rest, go, only in the love, love it lifts us up and clear from out the heart, from the mountainside. Come creation, come. How can we let go? How can we forgive? And how can we be dream? How can we be dream? How can we be dream? Rest, go. Out of heaven rain. Angels watch us free. Rivers flowing on. Ever to the sea. Bind up every book. And that's the hardest part, basically. Yeah? Cool. Now, let's take all the text away, and let's take it really slow. And we're going to sing it on D, 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 legato, to build the harmony in our ears. When it gets really high in your voices, uppers and lower voices, when it gets really high, you can go to ah. So don't sing E really up high, because that puts strain on you. Okay, good. So I may have a B flat major. So D, 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 just that slow, yeah? We're building harmony in our ears. Ready? 1 and 2 and go. And D, 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 D. Rest and go. Good, excellent. Do that one more time, please. Yeah, starting to cook a bit. We're eating and leaving no crumbs, as the kiddos say. Yes. Same again, please. Any questions about what your notes are or what part you're reading thus far? Wunderbar. Here we go. 1 and 2 and go. And D, 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 D. Go. All right, great. Now let's take the text. Put the text back in. Take all the notes away. Just speaking our rhythm and on the words. What could be the song? About that fast. 2 and go. What could be the song? Where? Who could meet us there? From the shadows time. Where could be the joy? Great. So how many of you have seen The Walking Dead before? Okay, we all sound like we're Walking Dead, yeah? What could be the song where begin? What could be the song where begin again? Yeah, be excited, yeah. We're all singing in the mask and our sound and we're like, oh, Mickey! That's what we are, yes. I need Mickey in your sound. Yeah, it's a good sound. Cool, cool, cool. Here we go. What could be the song where be animated, baby? 2 and go. And what could be the song? Ooh! Yes. Mm-hmm. We go. What the and what could be the joy? Good. Now forte piano. It goes joy. So no crescendo where it says on the word joy that FP. Yeah. Funny, please. That's what that means. No, it means forte, loud, P, piano. Yes. So joy. Typically, we have it forte piano followed by a crescendo. We normally go joy, but instead we're just going to go joy. Oh. Cool. That in mind, all that animation, you're doing lovely. And the same thing happens again on the word boy, measure 21, and love at measure 23, and then the word calm at measure 25. All those FPs. Cool. Here we go. Funny, please. Speaking again, bottom of page, picking up to the bottom of 75. What could be the song? Animated. Hello, Mickey. Ready and go. What could be the song? Where? Get ready. Where could be the joy of and despair? Never, the least of us. Never. Never hide your face, ordinary boy, only all of us, free us from our fear, go, and only in the love that lifts us up, clear from all the hearts, from the mountainside, and come the strong as any dream. How can we let go? How can we forgive? And how can we be dream? How can we be dream? How can we be? How can we be? How can we be dream? Okay, good everyone. You're doing lovely. At measure 27, this is the tricky part. The lows in the tenors and basses go, how can we be dream on beat 1. Then on 2 and, the middles do their thing. I'm so sorry. The lows and the middles do their thing on beat 1. The highs on beat 2.5. So, how can we be dream? How can we be dream? Then the lows and the trebles come in on beat 4. Then the middles on beat 1 of the next bar. And then the highs on beat 2. So it goes like this. How can we be dream? How can we be dream? How can we be? How can we be? How can we be dream? That's what it sounds like. So I need lots of little flam here, little flam there, yes. Let's just speak measure 27, please. Speaking and go. How can we be? 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 Good, good, good. I know I'm the only one that doesn't have phlegm. Ready? Let's all do it. Ready and go. How can we be dream? How can we be dream? How can we be? How can we be? How can we be dream? Excellent. Good. Let's go to page 75. Pick up to measure 15 again. Let's put the text with the notes. A little slow. Ready? 1 and 2 and go. And how could be the song who could lead us there? Where might we begin? From the shadows climb, rise to see the king. Where could be the joy? Rest. Never our despair. Never the least of us. Never turn away. Never hide your face. Ordinary boy. All of us. Free as from fear. Rest. Go. Only in the heart. Here from the heart, from the mountainside. Come creation, come. How can we let go? How can we give, and how can we be dream? How can we be dream? How can we be? How can we? How can we? Go. Just free rivers flowing on, ever to the sea. Bind up every wound. All right. So I have got to make sure I check my time here. I just need to see when we have, on this piece. Wunderbar. Excellent. Great. Now, we're kind of drinking water from a fire hose, and that's A-okay. Cool, because this would be an excellent time for me to tell you about rehearsal tracks. Yes. So we have a new sign-up system. You probably, in some of the OGs that are here, have seen many different systems and ways to sign up for YPCC cycles and whatnot. But this current system that we're using is called Choir Genius. And what that is this a CRM, and basically it's a way for us to keep track of everything all in one place. And in that, when you signed up on Choir Genius, for the reunion choir, that allowed you to get access to online photo scans of the scores. But then, if you click on the score itself, down at the bottom, you have these listening practice tracks. And those practice tracks, you can actually access them easily from the app if you need help of how to access the app. It's right to your phone. It's like an easy playlist. You just hit play, rinse, reuse, I don't know, recycle, whatever it's called. I love the earth, please know that. Anyway, so, and it's easy to practice. So if you sing the middle part in your treble voice, you want to listen to the soprano 2 part. If you're the middle voice and you're a tenor bass voice, you're going to want to listen to the baritone part. Everyone else, you just listen to your own respective parts. Cool? That being said, there's a lot of ground to cover on this piece. So there are 3 main portions of this piece. The piece that we just worked on, the middle section, which is like very choir, hymn-like, chorale-esque, what we're about to work on, and then there's a cacophony of controlled chaos, which will happen towards the end, and I have to make sure we allot time for that. So let's pick up to measure 34. This is at the top of page 80. And I'd like us to do it kind of animated, continuing that sound, but speaking the text, I would like you to speak it like this. Most noble light creation's face, how should we live but joined in you? You remain within your saving grace through all we say and do. Very much like that. Lots of consonants together. Ready? Speaking. One and speak. Most noble creation's face, should we live but joined in you? Remain within your saving grace through all we say and do, and know the love that moves the sun and all the stars. Oh, love that dwells, oh, love that burns in every human heart. Now, you'll notice when exactly you should breathe. Yes, when exactly that you should breathe. You'll breathe at measure 33, 34, 35 after face. Then you won't breathe again until measure 37 after the word you. Then you carry over and breathe again at measure 41. And where all the rest are is where you breathe. Cool. Let's speak it one more time. Yes? So you, soprano ones, you just hold the C and you're actually, I forgot to cross out the dot. You off on beat 3. So you'll do do, and just enough time to breathe. Cool? Absolutely. Great question. My overlook. So sorry. All right, speaking again, most noble light, ready, and most noble light, creation's face, how should we, fortuned in you, remain within your saving grace, through all we say and do, breathe, and we are the love that moves the sun and all the stars. Breathe. Oh, love that dwells, oh, love that burns in every hue. Great. Now we're going to slow it down and sing it on text really slowly. Yes? Oh, most noble light. Ready? 2 and go. Most noble light, creation's face, we joined in you, remains within your saving grace, through all we say and do, and know we are the love that moves the sun and all the stars. Love that burns in every human heart. That was beautiful. Yes. Cool. Are you feeling it? Excellent. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Meh. Okay, that's good. I appreciate that. And then we go, only in the love, only the love that lifts us up, only in the love that lifts us up, right? I would like to just put a pin in that for a moment. And then we continue on at the bottom of page 83, same splits, this evergreen, breathe, this heart, this soul, breathe, now moves us to remake our world, reminds us how we are to be your people born to dream, how old this joy, how strong this call to sing your radiant care with every voice in cloudless hope of our belonging here. Then the stuff happens. Yes, don't look at it yet. Okay, excellent. Let's actually go to page 89. This is a lot to look at. So you'll notice if you hold your music, if you turn your music clockwise 90 degrees. Yeah, I'm not a math person. Anyway, up at the top here, on the right side of the page, it says reunion choir. Yeah? And so you are reading lines 2 and lines 4. Okay. The Gala cycle choir is reading lines 1 and lines 3. So it is going to be cray-cray, but your rhythm is repetitive. Yes. So listening at measure 70, just listen to me speak it once. Only in the love, only in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the love, in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the love, in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the love, in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the love, in the all. That's what that is. Isn't that cool? All right. You don't have to read the notes. You don't have to do all that stuff, but let's speak it together. I like to do a backbeat because that keeps us from rushing. Yeah? Let's do that together. Starting at measure 70, top of page 89. Ready? 1D and speak. And only in the love. Ready? Oh, my bad. Ready? 2 and go. And only in the love. Love. Only in the. Okay, here we go, one more time. 1 and 2, rest and go. Only in the love, rest, and only in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. only in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the love, only in the, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the love, in the love. Okay, great. So everyone put your music down. Say love, only in the love, ready and go. Stop. Now, only in the love, all of us, ready, go. Only in the love. Now listen to me once. Love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us, ready, go. Love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Now, listen to the whole thing. Love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, in the all. Ready to and go. Love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the love, in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the, in the, only in the love, only in the love, all of us, only in the love, only in the love, in the all. Yeah, that's it. So you don't have to even, you have it memorized, yeah? Okay. Sure, Jan, right? So now the tricky part, besides that, right, is you notice that you have basically, you're going to two chords, yeah? You're going to the one chord, it goes do, 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 and then it goes into the four chord, which, so here's the first sequence. Listen to it once, nice and slowly. Go ahead. Start with the pickup. That's the pickup. Only in the love, in the one, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, in us. Only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, in us. Only. Yeah, there we go. So now we're driving a bit. Let's all do this. If you are a high voice, whether treble or tenor or bass, let's all circle up over here. If you're a middle voice, there's a lot more trebles than you, tenors and basses. If you're a middle voice, all the middles come together. You can circle up over here, and all the lows, you circle up over here, and then we'll be done with this. I'm used to hearing like all this roaring of sound and All right, friends, we're going to start nice and slow. This has a little pickup on it, starting at measure 70, only in the love, only in the love, only in the love, then it picks up to measure 71. So start right on measure 70, downbeat. Let's all build our chord together, all the lows, oh, all the middles, oh, all the highs, oh. Now, we should start at measure 71. We should start at measure 71. So let's start on the word love. So let's invert that chord. Here we go. So, love, lows, middles, highs. Measure 71 on the word love. Ready and go. And love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the good. Let's do it one more time. We're cooking, y'all. Measure 70. Yes. Yes. Just the middles, right? Absolutely. Let's have just the middle voices, please, starting at measure 71. All ready, and the middles go. Love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in. Yeah, it's that page turns, the booker. All right, so same again, please. Let's just do it. All of us. That's when it goes to the 4 chord, if that makes any sense to you. It goes to La. Cool? Here we go. Same again, please, everybody. Measure 71. Then we need to move on. La, la. Ready, and go. And only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, all the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, in the love, only in the love, only in the love, all of us. Only in the love, only in the love, in the love. All right. Hey, give your neighbor a high five. We've got to move on. And let's go back to your seats, please. Thank you. Katie, it's all you. Back to Katie, channel 12.
All right. As you move back, I got a couple more announcement things to talk about. We have a couple ways to make gala ticket prices a little more accessible that we've added this year. One is there was a lot of people who asked if we could have a ticket price option for people who only wanted to go to the concert portion and not the after party part, which is a cheaper ticket price. So I think that one's only like a standard ticket price, about $30. I don't remember, it's got a name, who knows? None of us in here. I don't know who's running this choir. Not me. So there is that slightly cheaper option to just go to the concert if you have somebody. We also, and this is on your cover page, have given you a coupon code to get one 50% off ticket for a guest of yours. You can only buy that through your YPCC account, so your guests can't use that code. You have to buy the ticket for them, and you are limited to just one of those. But we have that, and that can be used at any ticket price except the VIP tables. So you could basically get one half-off ticket for a friend or partner or neighbor or who cares, somebody. And then we also have, you can get a free ticket to the gala by volunteering. That volunteer link just went live yesterday. It's on the YPCC socials pages, and I'm going to put it in your next email to you. So if you have a friend who wants to come help at the gala, they will get in free. And we need help on Friday for setup, on Saturday, the entire day for setup and jobs, and also Monday for some teardown. So by volunteering at any of those, they can get a free ticket to the gala. So keep that in mind. And da-da-da. All right, for dress, we have made a little lookbook if you are interested, and I link this in your email. This is an option. You may also wear your regular concert black, but if you want to wear a rainbow look or your favorite color look, you are more than welcome to. This kind of gives some ideas. Gala still tends to be our most dressed up, fanciest concert, but it does not have to be anything fancy. You can wear all black, pants and a basic skirt, or a shirt and be fine. If you want to add something rainbowy or you want to have something dressier, you also are welcome to do that, but it's not required. So take a look through this lookbook. The idea is that we are doing kind of the true version of each color. So a red, but not like a burgundy. So it could be a lighter red or a darker red or whatever, but like a red, an orange, a green, a purple. So like kind of like use that pride flag colors as your inspiration. We can go pastel, you can go jewel tone, but try to find like the true version of the color. So this is going to be the most chaotic look we've ever looked, but if that's not gay, what is? All right, we have a couple social events. Oh, I think I already talked about them. We're going to Tilly's for karaoke, the end. Okay. Great. Any questions now that we've sung a bunch about schedule or anything? Notice your call for the rehearsal, we just decided this week. So I've said hold the time 12 to 4 in all my emails, but we have the actual time now. So it's 1:30 to 3:30. So that will be in the email, but I wanted to get it to you. All right, let's go to Road Home. I will be conducting this one at the concert. Thanks for that cheer, whoever that was. I think Matt. Okay. This one I know we're very familiar with. I've noticed that for the verses, the breathing or non-breathing changes, so I've written it in the individual verse. If there's an upside down smile, like tell me where is the rain, that's not the words, but whatever, that would be a carryover versus the check mark, which would be a breath. So I had it like after wind, after rain. So similar to what we've done in the past. Got some no breaths written in there. Then the descant at the end, we are not going to do as a solo, but some soprano ones or twos who want to jump up and sing it. If you want to try it today, go for it. We will kind of probably pick that more seriously next week. Not next week, but in 2 weeks when we have rehearsal with a greater percentage of people here. But that's not going to be like a descant solo. It's just going to be a group of sopranos. Yes, Karina. I tie-dyed my wedding dress and will be wearing that. It is very amazing. I can't believe it turned out. So yeah, that's what I'll be wearing, and it's gonna be great. And maybe my cape too, just for fun. All right, the key with this song is tuning and vowels. We have sung this is a very moving piece for a lot of us, that road home, the choir important, but we tend to sing this kind of out of tune and flat sometimes. Probably why Kellyanne was like, why don't you conduct that one? So let's not. Just fix it. The end. All right, let's just try singing through this first verse, see how it goes, see what your memory is. Nice, tall ooh vowel. Your lips are away from your teeth, pulled out, like you're giving a little kiss as a toddler. Ooh. But that space in the back. So lips not touching your teeth, space behind your molars. Here's some notes from Sarah. All right. 1. Will you for right now sing do with a D on every one so we can hear where they change? Not for the concert, but for right now. 1, 2. Hey, not too bad for that first run. Will you sing it on just DDD for right now? Go back to the first verse, tell me where, but sing it on DDDs. Let's check some of these notes. Maybe we'll learn that alto note at the end that I've never sung right, just like Stephanie's never sung that one right. D, 1, 2. D, 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 D. Breath. Wait for altos. Good. any notes we want to check? It's sounding pretty good overall. Matt, can you run check back to see if there's any on the computer's right over there, by the way, guys. That's why I'm pointing. What tends to, in a non-blamey way basis, what tends to get us out of tune is your descending notes will get lower and lower and lower. And so an F is also just a hard key to sing in. So just make sure anytime you have the descending lines that you're thinking up, 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 up to kind of counteract that. All of my bases are like, yes, yes, I will, Teacher Katie. I've missed you. Wait, they go back there, Matt? Any requests from the group for lines? Great. Let's go back and sing verse 2. So after we sing measure 20-ish, lead me home, we repeat back to the beginning, remember. So the second verse now, starting on oohs. Think about that tension we were talking about in the warm-up. Especially like my alto part is very boring. What's an F? I've never sang before. Ooh. The alto line, that's all it is. It's 4 notes. But if I sing it, ooh, it loses that energy. So every part needs to have that. That right under where Ral is written, which stands for rallentando, a slow down, that scissor part. Happy Friday Day early! That part, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now besides scissoring. That part there clashes and bring it out. The end. Keeping on, verse 2. Yikes. 1, 2. Matt, stop it. Verse 2. Now go on. Good. Third verse. Can we do this? Will you please diction enunciate? All right. There's beautiful text in this, and we tend to lose it as we think about all those other important things. But there's some really descriptive sounding words. Dark is done, but you've got to enunciate them. As I wake from a dream in the gold of day. So really enunciate. Rise up, follow me, come away is the call. Channel your inner tenor and spit those consonants out. Right there and rise up. Raise your hand if you're gonna sing the descant for right now. Great, I pick you. Anybody else wanna do it right now? Yep, I pick you. I'm picking anybody who raised their hand right now, so. This is not a choosy situation. All right, everybody else, so we've got rise up, follow me, is where that's going, and the other soprano part is the same. Do, right on it, words, consonants, 1. Rise up, follow me. Where's the call? With love in your heart, does the only song. There is no such beauty as where you belong. Rise up, watch. Who's got a low C, asking for my own personal benefit? Greg. All right, notice this part is slightly different, this last ooh. Let me hear basses and tenors here at measure pickups to 41. This last ooh is slightly different. 1, 2. Yeah, so that's that bass line, especially basses, be really careful of. Can I have an A, please, Sarah? Really light as it goes down to that E. Let me hear sopranos and altos once at this last 41. Yeah, put them together, all 4 parts. 1. Lovely. All right, we'll work on some of that tuning and stuff more in the descant next week. But any questions, Megan?
I was listening.
That's okay.
Talking at the beginning about the check marks and the rest of it. Where there are commas, you do not want us to rest if you have not written one in red.
Correct. Unless I missed it, and if you think that it probably should be there, let me know, because that will be my first mistake I've ever made, and I want you to catch it. All right, great question. Ask your questions always. All right, let's do some Born This Way, Matthew, or do you want to keep working and I'll do the next one, then you can come back for Born This Way? Okay. So this is our encore. It's not in the program, so we're going to sing all of us. Jenny, this is Jenny with pink hair, will be weeping visibly on stage along with many of you. And then we're going to sing Born This Way as a big finale. So grab that out. We do have a cut we're going to add in. Gala singers, you don't know about this yet either, so pay attention.
So you're special, but you're not that special, Gala. No, I'm just kidding. So here's the deal. We'll start from the beginning of Born This Way. It goes through on page 97. It says, come back here. That's important to note. At the bottom of page 98, you're going to X out the part that says second time to coda. And on page 99, at the very top, it says Born This Way. You're going to do a little slash. Well, after it says Born This Way, write second time to coda there. So you're going to take the second time to coda verbiage that's at the bottom of page 98, and you're going to put it at the top of page 99 on measure 36, where it says Born This Way, second time to coda. Okay? And like on beat 3 and, if that means anything to you. Because what we'll do, it'll make sense in just a moment as we go through it. Page 100 is A-OK. At the bottom of page 100, it says go back to page 4. That's where we're going to go back to, yeah? Now, look at page 101. You're going to take a big ol' X, and you're going to X page 101. Page 101, X. And in page 102, at page 101, you're going to put a big old X. The whole page. Page 102. Yes. I feel like I'm... The only difference, but never mind. Sorry. Okay, at page 102, it measures 63, where it says, I'm beautiful in my way. Right before it says, I'm beautiful in my way, you're going to put coda. Go to coda. Or it says coda, sorry, coda. That's where the coda is. So at the top of page 102, the top lines measure 59 all the way through measure 62, you're also going to put an X, and you're going to X out all of them. Problematic, yes. So measure 59, measure 60, 61, and 62 is going to be an X, like the Musketeers. And so just as a recap, you're going to X out all of page 101, and you're going to X out measures 59, 60, 61, and 62 of page 102. Now, in measure 63, right before it says, I'm beautiful in my way, that's where you put coda. And then we sing it as written to the end. Now, let's go to the very beginning, and I want to walk through the roadmap of this together so that we're cool. So at the beginning on page 95, my mama told me when I was young. Okay, you do all that. And you go to page 96, you do all of that. Page 97, you do all of that. Page 98, as written. Page 99, don't be a drag, just be a queen. That's all of that as written. Page 100, as written. At the bottom of page 100, it says DS al coda. So you're going to go back to page 4, which is, page 97. Exactly right. So that's measure 21. Cool? That's what we're going back to. So this is the second time through. So we'll do measure 21, bottom of page 97 as written. We'll do page 98 as written. And then at the top of page 99, this is where it says second time to coda. So I'm going to start speaking, just for your references, at picking up to measure 33. Listen to it once. Born this way, ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. Hey, born this way. And now it's the second time go to coda, which is at measure 63. And it picks up with I'm beautiful in my way. So backing up again, bottom of page 98, picking up to it, listen to it. Born this way, ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. Hey, I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Does that make all the sense in the world? Okay, so if you are confused in any way, I have my score marked up here. Katie has a score that's marked, and so does Sarah. You can come look at any one of our scores to make sure your markings are exactly correct. Cool? Excellent. Let's go just easy peasy from the beginning, page 95. Here's the deal.
My other note for this one, friends, is if you are feeling overwhelmed about the notes, this is the one where you can just sing melody.
Absolutely.
Because it's the big ender at the end, and these notes are pretty easy, but also you can just sing melody for this one for sure.
That's totally cool because we want to like party out as much as we can.
At what point in the measure do you want me to switch to the C chord?
Born this way. Born this way.
Halfway.
Yep. Cool. Sorry about that. I thought I brought over an extra. I did bring over an extra board this way. Katie took both of them. It's okay. Okay, here we are. Let's do it from the beginning, nice and slow. Although we're Lady Gaga, let's make sure that we're attending to the markings. Yeah. My mama told me when I was young. I used to dance with her in the club before she got really famous. No lie, I'll tell you. From the beginning. It'll be faster, but we're just chilling out now. To every soprano, altos, and my mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. 3 and 4, and she won't gone in the glass of her boudoir. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and there's some she's. There's the basses, you have harmony, and go and go far. Listen. 1 and 2 and I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just know that you're in your set. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way, ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way, baby, I was born this way, ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way, right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be, and give yourself practice. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and in the religion of your insecure, I must be. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and miracle for me on a river, yeah. 1 and back to page, whatever. Right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't burn yourself and regret. Just make this no reason. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Born this way, who there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Born this way, ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Right. Coda, born this way, hey. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself and regret, 'cause I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Ooh, ah, ah. I was born this way, I'm on the right track, baby, born this way. I was born this way, I was born this way, I'm on the right track, baby, born this way. Yeah, now we got it, yeah, we're cooking. So listen to everyone. Can you please, Sarah, if you don't mind, pick up to measure 81. Just all listen from there to the very end and how it shifts harmonically on the last bar. That's the important thing. So you're going to all circle the B flats. Cool? Circle the B flats. But pick up to measure 81, Sarah, playing, if you don't mind. Born this way, born this way. Just do it nice and easy. Ready? And go. Born this way. Yeah, now I know we talked about rehearsal, about sopranos going up. I don't like that. So we're just going to do it as written. Born this way. Good. Let's do pick up to 81 and we'll be done with this. We'll come back and visit it in 2 weeks. I was born this way, hey, yo. 1 and 2 and go. I was born this way, hey, on the right track, baby. I was born this way, hey. I was born this way, hey. I was born this way, hey, on the right track, baby. I was born this way, hey. Oh, yeah. So the idea is to not look at your music at all in this. It doesn't have to be memorized, but we need to party down because this is at the very end where we're like, wow. And everyone's going crazy. Sophia takes off her wig and throws. I'm just kidding. She doesn't do that. Listen, RuPaul would literally, she would say, sashay away, honey. So anyway.
All right, last one we're looking at is Love is Love is Love, which is on page 57, aka page 12-ish. So this is a canon written by Abby Patinas, and we actually got the idea for this piece for Sing Out Cincy, which if you don't know about Sing Out Cincy, they are a fabulous, more than just a choir, but like a choral experience group in town. They actually have a really cool it's run by YPCC friends, Lauren, who carols with us, and Angelo, who used to sing with us. And they are having a big Pride Festival choir starting this weekend. That's 4 days of rehearsals and then 1 performance. Gala singers can't do it because the performance is our last rehearsal on the 10th, but you guys don't rehearse that day. So if you're interested, well, some of you guys who are just doing this reunion choir. So if you're interested in like a quick pop-up queer experience choir, really check out that Sing Out Cincy. But they always sing this song at their performances, and I thought it'd be a really good one. So we're gonna sing it as a canon. Let's just learn it first once. Can I have a D here, Sarah? All right, sing it through it once. Just 1, 2, 3. We are skipping line 4, and don't worry about last time yet. Repeat once. Love is love is love is love. Love is love is love is love. Love is love is love is love. Oh, love is love. Is love is love. Oh, love is love, is love, is love. Oh, love is love, is love, is love. Oh, love, love, love too. Oh, love, all we need is love, love, love. All we need is love, love, love. All we need is love. All we need is love. And the last time we'll end there, and all the other times you repeat back to, all we need is love is love. So let's just sing it twice through to kind of end rehearsal today. We'll talk about the canon part next time. Will you play chords and a little bit of if they need it? All right, 2, ooh, I was kind of in tune, love it for me. Ready? Love is love is love is love. Love is love is love is love. Oh, love is love is love is love. Oh, love is love is love is love. Oh, love, love, love. Oh, just go to the end, last note. All we need is love. So essentially this will canon and go all unison. This is where we're gonna kind of go around the whole audience. There also, this PDF will be in the program, so we're hoping some audience members will sing along with us. But we will all end, I believe Kellyanne is conducting this one, so she'll give the secret sign, and then we'll all end on the word love together. We'll talk about that more next time, but I wanted you to hear it. All right, welcome back to choir, everybody. Yay! We are walking over to Queen City Radio if you are interested in helping. If you could help put these chairs away, they go through that stained glass door to my right, your left. And then Travis and Matt Hurd here are gonna kind of lead a group over to Queen City Radio if you're interested in lunch and drinks. And I will see you guys Friday. I'm gonna be over there too after we clean up. But I'll see you Friday the 13th, 7 p.m. at Hoffner Lodge with drinks beforehand. Dave and I will be there straight around 5:30. So, yay! I'm so excited you're all here. Thank you, everybody.
And if you have any YPCC questions about like t-shirts or whatnot, just come see us and we'll make sure that we have them at next rehearsal. So,
Yes.
Sounds good. Thank you all.
Matt, do we need to move the piano back where we found it, or is it okay?
Please, please.
Can I have some piano mover helpers? I just need a couple, 3 people who feel strong. Hi, Greg Kohler.
Nice to see you.
Ooh. It's been so fun watching people sign up.